When you look at Brian Branch, he just looks like any everyday dude. You look at him and say, this can't be a guy that can dominate a football game on defense. This is not a guy that's going to, decapitate a running back. Just looks like some regular dude. But I'm going to go old school on you.
Okay, let's go.
He reminds me of former line Mark Carrier.
Oh, 27.
Yeah.
Let's go. Came over from the Bears.
Yeah, wasn't a big guy. Had little bird arms. But he was a missile out there. He would just bust you up. Brian
How about
Branch,
Dre Bly?
Huh?
How about Dre Bly?
Dre Bly was more of a cover guy.
And he
didn't blast you like that. Branch will knock you into next week. But he's a very versatile player. How many guys on a football field on defense can sack the quarterback, defend the pass, blow up your running back, and just be all over the field? There's very few guys that can do that.
Right now, there's a guy that can do that in Detroit, and his name is Brian Branch. The other thing that he can do, and why I won't say Mark Carrier, he can cover the wide out too. And that was one of the biggest things, Maz, that Nick Saban talked about his guy, Brian Branch. He said, I don't understand why people value him so low. He can cover your best wide out, your slot wide out, your tight end, and your linebacker. That's high praise coming from Nick Saban.
Oh my God, man. He might as well have just come from another pro team, right? This guy was the steal of the draft. I know yesterday we had Gronk on saying that Sam Laporta was the steal of the draft. He was too. Like we said, what a draft class. Top 4 for sure. This is going in the Lions Hall of Fame draft classes if it all works out the way we hope it does. This kid is all over the field. And what did he have? We told you. He stayed for day 2 of the draft, guys. When everyone else left, he stayed there so he can shake the hand of Roger Goodell, give him a hug, and get the cheers from the Lions fans. Everyone else left. Will Levis, they all left town. They didn't get drafted. They weren't going to stay. This kid stayed, and I told my wife that night, this kid is special. And look what he does, man. He don't want to come off the field.
Yeah.
And that's why twice now, my heart's in my throat when I see him get injured. Injured in the Kansas City game, and then injured last night. And I didn't see the play right away. I was coming in from the house, from the car, and I just see him, and I thought it was his knee. When they said it was his ankle, I'm like, okay, that's a little better. And then when I heard he was coming out, and they put a portable heating pad on his ankle, wrapped him, and he goes into the game, makes a couple good plays.
He's a guy that wants to play.
Gets injured again on a tackle.
He's a Detroit Lion.
This kid,
but you know what the Lions have?
Superb.
They have guys who are just different.
They got guys. They got guys that want to be out there.
Right. You can't explain it. You haven't seen it before, but they're just. Amon-Ra St. Brown is just different.
Stud.
Got the jersey for you right here.
Every receiver taken in front of me.
Right. It's like Draymond Green with basketball. He knows every guy.
Sam Laporta is just different.
Yeah.
He has a mentality. I'm coming out here. I'm going to dominate right off the bat. Where most rookies like, oh, let me just bide my time because nobody who knows who I am. I have no confidence right now. He just came out there and said, I'm going to be a stud from day one.